guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Baby Brezza Formula Pro, and this item has been on my list for some time. Like any mom, I was very leery about buying this product, but of course my mother-in-law, she went ahead and bought it for me anyways. So I went ahead, I opened the box, and first thing I did was I read the instruction manual. So in the instruction manual, they go through how to put it together, how to fill it, and of course how to clean it. So I went ahead, I did everything it told me to do step by step, and then I put it together. And the first thing that I wanted to check was, before wasting any formula, because we know how expensive that can be, I wanted to do a water test. And on the Brezza, we have a powder setting, water only, a temperature, ounce, start, and stop. Alright, so I have an empty bottle, nothing in it. And what I want to test is just the water only. Now I have my setting on 8 ounces. So we're going to do water only. As you can see, it's clearly over the 8-ounce mark. And just like any other mom, I'm thinking my machine is broken, it's giving me too much water, and I'm definitely not going to give this to my baby. So I went ahead and I contacted Baby Brezza. And the first thing that they suggested was take out a measuring cup, which I have with me. So I went ahead and I poured the water into the measuring cup. And now if you take a really close look, if you get eye level with it, you can clearly see it's at the 8-ounce mark. And I'm thinking, how could that be? I mean, on my bottle, it's showing me that it's well over the 8-ounce mark. So I told Baby Brezza, look, I don't understand. And they told me that there's a 5 to 15% margin of error with our baby bottles. I was in complete shock. I had no idea. So I don't know if that's the reason why moms were thinking they were getting too much water, or if their machine was just defective. I've had my machine for about a week now, and I've had no issues. So I know the number one thing that we want to do with our machines is take this funnel piece out, which pops out very easily. And as you can see, just one bottle, you can see all the gunk inside. And that's why they tell you, clean your Brezza out every 4 times you use it. So this is the only part, super easy. I just stick it under the sink, a little bit of soap and water, clean it out, dry it off, and I pop it back in. It does get a little tricky sometimes. But see, that's it. Now, this part where the formula goes in just pops right off. And there is a sensor that tells you, because it is airtight, so that the formula will not go bad. Now, you have a couple, it's kind of hard to tell because I do have formula inside, but there's a couple pieces, which I'll show you in my later video, that pop out. This part we do not have to clean. Mine was already assembled when I purchased my product. So, I mean, they say to assemble it, but what you want to do is you want to take it out. It's not too hard. You have to apply a little bit of pressure. But you take that out, rinse it with soap and water, put it back in, and honestly, that's the only time that you would have to clean that part. Now, I'll go ahead and and as soon as it locks into place, the sensor goes off. Now, what's also cool is I know with the first model, they had the water reservoir on the side, where with the newer model, it has it on the back. Now, this part just simply pops right off. You fill it. This, I do recommend that you clean, probably when you clean the filter. I mean, you could probably go a couple weeks because it's just water. That's my baby. He's probably getting hungry, but it just pops right in. But yeah, I mean, this as well, this piece, it's a simple trick to it. You just pull it off and it goes with any size bottle. And that's about it. Now, you will have to go online to the Baby Brezza site and use the powder setting, which each formula, I have Nutramigen here, is on an 8, an 8 setting. Yes, 8 setting for the Nutramigen. I know with all the formulas, they do have different settings, so you want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I mean, it takes, I love it. Honestly, I was very skeptical about it, and after doing my own test on it, making sure that it was working properly, after, like I said, I've only had it about a week, and I could do another video like a month from now and see if I still have the same review on it. But as of right now, I feel good about it. So I just like stick it under, press a button, and it goes. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you because my baby is getting hungry. I'd like to stick mine down on. I know, you're excited. You hear that Brezza working. And the babies do know. I mean, he hears this thing run and he knows feeding time is coming. Now, my baby is on a 6-ounce bottle. And what's also cool about this, guys, is the first model was on 2-ounce increments. This is on 1. So I love that about this. He is on a 6-ounce. And all you want to do, well, let me tell you first. So on the manual, you're going to see that if you see any kind of orange in here, it's getting low. So I brought my Nutramigen. I'm going to go ahead and pop it open. And I probably only have to fill it maybe, once every couple weeks. But I don't know, every time I use it, I'm like, oh, it's time to refill. So I go ahead and I can pour a whole can of formula in. You don't even have to touch it because it does have these little, I don't know what you would call them, little spikes that level it out. And you just pop it back on. Sensor is off. Make sure it's always clean. And it does have 3 temperatures, so you have room temperature, body temperature, and warm. My baby likes it on room temperature, so I'll go ahead and put it on room temperature. And all you have to do is press start. Now watch this thing in action. I swear, they say it takes less than 30 seconds. I say it takes about 10. Ready, set, go. Now don't be scared. I know it shows it having water going in, but I promise, at least for me, could be different with other machines. It works great. And it's the perfect temperature. And that's it. Your bottle's ready to go. Now I will say I do give it a little stir because it can have a little bit of bubbles, but as you can see, not much at all. Not much at all. Now, just keep in mind, guys, that with this maker, you have your water, and then with the formula added, it's going to give you that extra half an ounce, maybe even an ounce, because again, with the measuring cup, it was showing that there's more water added, but measuring cup says it's exact. So as you can see with this bottle, it's right around the 7-ounce mark. All right, great. So I mean, like I said, the only thing I have to say about the thing that might, again, I've only had it for about a week, so the only thing that might be a little nerve-wracking, which I've seen reviews on, is there can be mold that grows in it. Now, if you read in the manual, they tell you once a month, run vinegar and water through your machine. That'll take care of any mold that you might have growing inside. But other than that, guys, I mean, I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect. It holds 50 ounces of water, which is great. So, and it has 700 grams of formula, which is a lot. That's probably about over a can. Don't mark me on that. Now, the only formula that I've seen that it will not work for is the Similac aluminum. And my son doesn't use that, so he uses the Nutramigen, but with all the other probably 50 plus formula brands it works for. Works for all the bottles. It has enough for about 28 ounce bottles, which is a lot. And like I said, I I enjoy the machine. I think it's great. It makes a bottle quick and easy. I literally just wash it, press start, and it's ready in no time at all. But that's all for now, and I want to thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!